audience. This is another edition of guide on how to start your farm and make everything easy. Today we'll be talking about how to plant maize here in Nigeria. This guide is applicable anywhere in Africa, right in South Africa, and Ghana, Zambia, Zimbabwe, Uganda, anywhere in Africa, even outside Africa. The first thing you have to get is to get a running capital. For every business to thrive, you need a capital to start such business. And for every business that fails, we can say is a lack of funds or running capital. So after your fund is settled, after the capital is settled, then you can proceed to acquiring a farmland. Like this area, we have about 7 acres of land. That's about 4 hectares. Depending on the size you want to start, you can start a backyard farming. You may decide to go into small scale farming, medium scale farming, depending on your desire and your purpose for going to farming. So here we'll be talking majorly on how to start a large scale farming. This guide is applicable to small scale farming. Don't get us wrong. Nonetheless, the only difference there is the size of farmland you'll be practicing with. So to start your maize farming in Nigeria, first thing you have to get is a farmland, a piece of farmland, anything from 2 plots, 3 plots, an acre, 3 acre, 4 is applicable. Just like you have a bush and farmland around this area, any farmland you procure in Africa, you rest assured that it's a forest or somewhere that has not been cultivated. So after procuring your farmland, you can try. So after procuring your farmland, the next thing is clearing of the farmland. To clear a farmland is not an easy task. There are 2 ways you can go about clearing your farmland. You can go the manual way and you can go the mechanical way. The manual way entails you getting people, manual labor around the vicinity you are starting your farm from, paying them, then getting your farm clear. And you can hire machines, payloader, tractor, to get the farm cleared. You will only need machine to clear your farm if you are cultivating a large farm of land that an skilled labor or manual labor cannot undo in the shortest while. So it is advisable if you are cultivating more than 5 acres of land, if you deploy the use of mechanical help. So after clearing your farmland, the next thing is spray chemical. You see, sometimes we start farm without adequate preparation for the land, and at the end of the day you end up being discouraged and disappointed. You can spray chemical to your farmland, chemical like anthrazines, chemical like Widov, different chemicals that can keep weeds at bay in your farm, and during your planting season it will reduce the rate and speed of growth of wheat in your farm. So after you clear the farmland, you spray the chemical. You can make ridges. There are types of ridges. We have the ridges for planting cassava. If you're planting cassava in Africa, we have one for vegetables farm like tomato, pepper, all sort of vegetables. Also, you want to make cucumbers or yam, you will be needing a heap or ridge. To make ridge, you can hire skilled labor too who are into that, or probably hire a tractor that can help reach the farm. So this is the farmland that is cleared for majorly is for palm plantation. Nonetheless, the farmer is involved in maize farming at the moment. This is a farmland that has already a maize planted on it. After you have cleared your farm, you have sprayed your chemical, you have made ridges. If you are planting maize or some cereal crops, you may not necessarily need ridges. You don't need ridges. But if you are doing a mixed planting, probably you want to plant corn and mix with cassava or other sort of crops, then you will be needing a ridges in your farm. But this is a pure single plantation at the moment. That's maize, and the owner already planted maize. To plant a maize, you just need to make a hole. Where's my cutlass? You just need to make a hole about an inch or 1 centimeter, about 1 inch, then drop seed of maize, cover, then move about 1 foot with another hole, then plant your maize, and that's how it's been planted. And about 2 3 weeks time, you see results. Your maize start growing. But one thing that we fails to do mostly in Africa is after we planted, we don't take care of our plants. And how do we take care of our plants? We don't weed, we don't add fertilizers. You can add fertilizers to make your farm more productive and increase and improve your yield. There are organic fertilizers all around. We have the cow feces, we have the shit from poultry, even human feces. They are viable in the farms if you can lay your hands on before getting a chemical fertilizer. So it is advisable you start with an organic fertilizer or compost fertilizer before you engage the use of chemical fertilizers. That's that for that. So starting a maize plantation in Africa requires a lot. You clearing your land, you planting, you spraying chemicals, and watching, looking after your maize. For example, this maize planted here has been infested by a maize larva, that is pest of maize. You can see they have a retarded growth. These maize have been planted for over 3 4 weeks, and they are not doing well. They are not doing well. Some of these maize have been planted for 3 weeks and they have retarded growth, stunted growth based on infestation from pests. So, and you can see there are a lot of weeds in this farm. So what we are saying is, starting a maize farm requires you to be diligent in your farm. It requires you to always be present in your farm. It requires you to weed often time in your farm. And one important aspect that we did not talk about is getting a better breed of your maize seed you are about to plant. Getting a better breed. You see, whatever you want to plant in your farm, whatever you want to engage in planting in your farm, the most important aspect is getting a better breed. When you have an important breed, when you have a good breed, like in Nigeria here, we have Oba seed from maize, and we have other stores that sell good hybridized maize that you can actually plant in your farm. So that's all about maize plantation in Nigeria, anywhere in Africa. If you have any comments, you have anything to say, if you have any information that you require further, then you can actually drop a comment down this post. We will put you through on what you need to do and information you'll be needing to start your maize farm. But you want to add this tip to it. Planting is not the only thing. You have to engage in strategic marketing system. Strategic marketing system maintains after your maize has grown and you have harvested, for you to make profits on them. We will talk about that in our next edition of video about marketing for farm produce, how you can get your farm produce sell faster in Nigeria, who you can sell to, and those that can patronize and buy well from you. So the next edition, keep watching, keep sharing our posts, and you can share with the farmer that need this information. Thank you. God bless you.